I was listening to Alan Watts the other day. Alan Watts is a philosopher. I don't believe he's alive anymore. He's very heavy. He's very thick. It's the point isn't just given to you. It kind of requires a little bit of thought to what he's saying. So I generally don't listen unless I've got a good night's sleep. I got my Thunder coffee in me, my espresso, and when my mind is ready to learn and open up, I love listening to Alan Watts. He was talking about people who are true geniuses, pioneers in their field. Albert Einstein, Picasso, Beethoven, people who really pioneered a certain area. He said, a true genius will never be able to tell you how or why they did something. They can't explain it to you. Because people who are a true genius feel like they have something inside themselves that the world needs to hear, that the world needs to see, that the world needs to do. They feel like they have this thing dying, ripping, tearing, needing to get out, and they're trying to find that vehicle, that way to express themselves and let it out. And when they eventually find what that vehicle is, that transportation, it's when they're able to just fully unload and bring just these amazing things to the world. When I hear that, it gives me hope because I feel this burning, this just burning desire, this overwhelming swelling inside of my person, inside of my soul, that I have something. Like there's something in me that is unique to me that only I can offer, and I've only yet to find what that vehicle is. But it gives me a lot of hope and optimism that as soon as I find whatever that those tools are, or whatever that genre is, whatever that vehicle is to get out, I'm going to give something to the world that nobody else can give to the world. And some people might hear that and say that's kind of depressing or like ominous, that if you don't find what it is, it's just wasted. But to me, hearing something like that gives me a lot of optimism and a lot of hope to find whatever that vehicle is. I feel as if I have this rocket fuel and I have not found the ship yet to go with it. But once I find that ship, it'll take me to the stars and show myself and show people something that nobody's ever seen before, some sort of discovery that nobody's seen before. So if you find something or that you love, if you find something that you can lose yourself in, I think it's necessary that you put everything about yourself into that and really lose yourself in it. And it doesn't matter if people disagree with it. It doesn't matter if it's something that doesn't necessarily pay initially. I think it's something that if you have something that you feel needs to come out, you need to figure out what that is. Spend your time figuring out what that is. And once you find it, you need to just lose yourself in it and just give the world that. And it doesn't matter if there will be people who don't want to hear that, or if there's people who disagree with it, because there will be people who want to hear it. There will be people who need to see it. There are people who need to feel it. And that might be the missing piece in someone's life out there, and you never know. So entertain that fire, entertain that burning, and don't stop until you figure out what it is. And when you figure out what it is, you need to relentlessly pursue it and lose yourself in it and polish it and make it the best that you can make it, because somebody out there needs to see it or hear it or feel it. So don't get discouraged if you feel like you have something inside of you. You just haven't found the vehicle yet. There is a vehicle out there. There will be a key out there that unlocks that door that you feel bursting at the seams. So never stop trying to figure out what that is.